What's going on, people? What's going on? Saturday night in DC. You know, we right across the street from Howard University. Historically black, HBCU in the building. You know, we just got out of Black History Month, but it's Black History Year. 2020 is a new vision. Right. You know what I mean? But, you know, I do remember a time when being African was not cool. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, African booty scratchers back in middle school. In high school, I know I was really self-conscious about just being a foreigner. And I didn't really it didn't hit me until I got into corporate America. Right? Because one thing that I'm sure a lot of people in here can relate to is that foreign parents know absolutely nothing about boundaries, right? Right? I remember when I first started working, I'd get random phone calls in the middle of my meetings, and I'd have to step out and be like, hello? What? Okay, stop yelling, Mom. What do you want? Huh? No, just turn it off and turn it back on, okay? All right, yeah, I'm in a meeting right now. I can't talk. I'll call you later. Bye. All right. Man, but I know all of us can relate to just having to feel like we have to hide our identities, right? It's an evil world that we have to face. And I think the worst part about it is when it's a public service announcement for everybody to see. Like I remember one time I was at the airport and I had to get rebooked, and then they called my name out on the big speaker. Ken Fuad, Abdul, Fatah, Ali, Saif, come to the front desk. God bless my late father for giving me two really long Arabic middle names. I don't know why he did, but he just did. So I go to the front of the desk, and the lady's like, where's everybody else? I was like, no, all those 4 people, that's me. Which was weird because she was East African too. Like her last name was longer than all of those 4 names put together. Right? So then she speaks in a really low voice. Like I can't hear what she's saying, and she has a microphone, which doesn't make sense. So I'm trying to get the information from her, and I say, huh, like, what did you say? And me saying, huh, in her mind it registered, oh, he must not speak English. Right? So then she comes up to me, she's like, oh, no English? You need translator? White lady in the back, like, the way that you would probably feel if somebody accused you of racism, that's how I felt. I felt so offended. I don't know why. I had to code switch real quick. I was like, excuse me, ma'am. While I do appreciate your concern for me understanding what it is that you're saying to me, my command of the English language is vastly superior to your inaccurate prejudice against me. I appreciate your concern. Thank you very much. Because we're taught here that, if you have an accent, that you're somehow not good enough. You're less than, right? And which is why, us kids that were born here, why do you think we try so hard to fit in? We know how y'all be making fun of the people who have accents. We have our little meetings, Y'all don't even know about that. We have our meetings, the guys with the accents, they be like, they think they are the smart ones. No. They're dummies. You know why they're dummy? If they want to talk shit, they cannot even do it. Me, I can talk shit to somebody in front of their face. They want to say, I hate Megan. And Megan comes, and they're like, oh my God, Megan, how have you been? Have you been on a diet? Oh, girl, that keto is really working for you. We got to do brunch. Yeah, let's do brunch. Sunday, yeah, me, you, it's a date. Let's do it. Right? But I will say, you can never judge a book by its cover. One thing life has taught me, living here in DC, white chocolate city now, never judge a book by its cover. Because I remember I was walking downtown to work, and I came across a lady who, kind of just spent a summer in Africa, and she feels like she's found her life calling now. And the biggest mistake that I made was that we made eye contact. Number 1 mistake, never make eye contact with those people, right? She goes on a whole spiel. She's like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a couple of minutes to talk about saving the kids in Africa? We have a brochure of so many beautiful young boys that are living in Uganda right now. All it will really take is about 60 cents a day, and you can support that kid's dream of being an engineer and going to a STEM school that he really loves." And I wanted to stop her right then and there, because I know damn well it costs more than 60 cents a day to support someone in Africa. You should see the amount of entitlement my cousins and nephews and uncles have when they call me on the first of the month. They don't call me on any other day except for the first of the month. As soon as they see that their money has come in, they're like, "Hey, cousin, I see that you sent 150 this month. Wow, it must be rough for you, huh?" "I thought you lived in America, man. What's going on? You need to take a second job or something?" Like, they don't know how we're living. So then she just continues to go on her elevator pitch. "Well, we have different kind of payment plans, and if you don't want to contribute everything right now, it's fine. We got a 3-month, a 6-month, a 9-month plan. But again, 60 cents a day will really help change that little kid's life. Like you can make such a big difference, right?" And she's talking for like a good 60 seconds straight. I didn't interrupt her at all until she came to the point where the payment came in. And that's when I kind of looked at her. And before I took like a really deep pause, and I acted like I was gonna reach in my pocket. But then I just had like a really glazed look on my face, and I said, "Sorry, no English." That's my time, y'all.
Everyone give it up for Fuad.